Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So I was long overdue for a video like this. I like to do Q&A videos on my channel at least once a year, and honestly I don't remember when's the last time I did a Q&A. I think it was actually before Kaeli or while I was pregnant with Kaeli. Correct me, my camera's already gonna die. Okay, good thing I brought an extra camera because my cameras stay dying. So I wanted to sit down, chat with you guys, do a Q&A, but more than anything, just kind of update you guys on my life, where my mind has been at, and literally just give you guys an update while I do my makeup, because I also have not done a full beat, like actually done a full face of makeup, eyelashes and everything in probably 2 weeks now, which is probably like a week and a half, which is still insane to me because I used to do like a full beat, a full makeup almost every day, like at least 5 days of the week you would catch me with like a full beat, and life has just been busy in such a good way. But I have literally not even had time to do like a full beat of makeup. I miss it, so I brought all my makeup upstairs because as a mother of two, she is a mother, I have to come upstairs when I want to record these kind of videos. That way baby G, Kaeli, them kids, girl, don't come into the room, want to play with the camera, want to grab my stuff, and yeah, just catch up with you guys for a little bit and answer some questions that you guys had. So I went on my Instagram, asked you guys to ask me anything you guys literally wanted to ask me, which also, if my eyes look red, I feel like they look red and almost like a little bit irritated, like I've been crying. I have not. I just woke up so early today, and I don't know where I left off because my camera randomly stopped because my memory card was full. Like, I've been having such bad luck with cameras lately. But anyways, to get into my makeup, guys, I used to always be super early. I know what I was telling you guys. My eyes are red. It looks like I've been crying, but no, I woke up at 7 in the morning today. I was out of my house by 7:30 because I had so much stuff to do, and the kids woke up. The babies. It trips me out every time I say the kids, like my kids. Like, I have kids now. Like, I still can't get used to it, but they woke up twice in the middle of the night, and I normally don't wake up that early, so oh my god, I am tired. Anyways, back to my skin, guys. I always used to have really oily skin. It's something that I've always shared with you guys, but recently I've actually been dry on this area. I don't know if it's the pregnancies, the kids. She is a woman, she is a grown-up, but now like this area gets dry, so I always apply moisturizer first and then my primer from Frankie Rose. I will be using a lot of Frankie Rose throughout the video, so I'll leave my code here as well as the website if you guys want to grab anything. But you guys know I've been using this primer forever and ever. I would never really moisturize because I was an oily person, but even if you are oily, always use a moisturizer. Like, that's one thing that I have learned, to always moisturize my face after a shower, before I do my makeup. Like, I always keep moisturizer on, oily or not, and I just feel like it's helped my skin a lot, a good moisturizer. And then of course my primer, which I'm about to finish this, from Frankie Rose, and the moisturizer with the primer is just like the perfect canvas, if you will, for me to apply my foundation. If you have not tried this one, highly recommend it. It just makes my face baby smooth, covers up all my pores, and my foundation just applies so much smoother. I literally cannot apply foundation without applying my moisturizer now. Like, it is part of my routine. And I'm gonna go straight into my foundation as I answer the first question. My foundation, I've been using this one for years. If you know, you know. That girls that get it. That girls that don't. But I've been using this foundation for 4 years now, literally for the longest ever. I am in the shade neutral, and this is a mattifying perfecting foundation, so it does have a matte finish to it, and I absolutely love it. When I don't want like a full coverage, very much like everyday wear, then I apply literally like a tiny little pump just to cover my discoloration. You guys see how like I have like a lot of redness right here and a lot of acne scars right here from like past acne and stuff. This is my skin. Today I am doing a full beat, so when I'm going for a full beat, I apply about 1.5 pumps, 2 pumps, and that will cover up my whole face with my brush. If you got it, you got it. This one is completely sold out, my Frankie Rose brush for foundation. And now let's get into some questions that you guys had. I think one of the top questions, I'm just gonna answer it right now, which I feel like I kind of have, and I feel like my answer always changes too, or 1 month I feel one thing and the next month I feel another one. But do you guys want more kids, or are you guys done having kids, or what is the vibe with the kids? So we obviously have 2 kids now, and right after I had Kaeli, my answer was, honestly, I think I'm done. Like, I don't want any more kids. Alex agreed. Like, 2 kids was enough, especially because of how tough my pregnancies are, not just physically but mentally. Like, I just be going through it with my pregnancy, guys, which I don't share too much of that on social media because it is a blessing truly to be able to, you know, have kids and carry kids and everything. So I never want for it to come off as like me complaining for, you know, such a blessing and stuff, and I guess going to detail. But overall, I have told you guys, hold up, I need my hair out when I do my foundation. anybody else. Like I cannot have hair near me. But yeah, especially because of how tough my pregnancies are. After Kaeli, me and Alex were both like, holy shiz, let's not do that again. The pregnancy itself, which I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate, and a lot of you guys probably don't feel like that during pregnancy. But so yeah, me and Alex had agreed that after Kaeli we were done. But I feel like now as time passes, me like, I don't know, my answer to that is I honestly don't know. Can you guys ask me again in 3 years? Like in 3 years I want to regroup with Alex and be like, okay, so are we really done? And then just take it from there. And yeah, we'll see. Because when you have a newborn, or at least for us, like after the pregnancy and stuff, like we feel very like, oh, we're done. But then time passes and we're like, wait, I think we do want another one. So yeah, it just depends. I am on, which jumps into another question, I am on birth control right now, and my birth control expires in 3 years, so in 2025. And when that time comes, then me and Alex will decide, do I take it out and do we try, or are we completely for sure done for him to, which we haven't decided. Either I get my tubes tied or he gets a vasectomy. So honestly, I don't know. We are just enjoying our 2 little babies right now. We are 100% done for the next 3 years unless my birth control fails me. You guys know Kaeli was not planned and it was a huge shocker, but now I'm like, I thank God so much that I was pregnant at the time that I was pregnant, because now seeing them how close they are, they're 3 years apart. Kaeli is about to be 7 months and baby G is about to be 4. I'm like, they actually have such a good gap. So I'm very happy that it happened the way it happened. I would have never decided it for that, but it happened. And now that, you know, all that is done with and I have both of my kids, I'm like, I'm so happy. Foundation on. I literally feel like a new me when I apply even just foundation. Like it evens out my whole face, especially my forehead. I have a birthmark, if you guys have noticed. It's like a heart-shaped super like red spot right here. So even if I'm not doing anything, I'm literally just like heading out for groceries, I always apply a little bit of foundation, like a tiny bit, just to like even out, you know, the discoloration that I have going on around my face. And then now I'm gonna use some concealer, also from Frankie Rose in the shade Neutral as well. And I am doing a full beat, so this is very much my full beat makeup routine. And then I put a tiny bit of the same concealer, but in the shade Angelique, which is a little bit lighter. And I used to never do this, but I do this now. I let my concealer sit for like a tiny bit, maybe 30 seconds, 45 seconds, a minute at the longest, before I blend it out. That way, I just feel like it gives me a better coverage when I do that. And the next question, I had a lot of wedding questions that you guys had. When are you and Alex getting married? Has wedding planning started and you just don't want to tell us? Are you gonna vlog it? Are you gonna bring us along? So, to answer that question, I for sure want to get married. I wanted to get married like late this year, but the way things are going, it's more than likely gonna happen early next year or mid next year. But 100% me and Alex really want to be married already. Tell me why. Yesterday we were driving, you know, in love, holding hands. I'm just kidding, but we're driving, talking about us like just wanting to be married already. But I want to, you know, of course, have the wedding, and so does he. Like we want to have like an actual wedding. And I was like, babe, what if we just like drive to the courthouse and we just get married just because we wanted to be married? And he's like, I'm down to do that. And I'm like, no, I'm just kidding, because I want for my wedding day to be like the first day that I'm officially married. But I'm just so in love, girls. I'm just kidding. So I'm like, no, we need to wait to our wedding day next year. So I have not started wedding planning, but it is already fresh in my mind, if that makes sense. Like last year after he proposed, I was early stages pregnancy, so wedding planning was nowhere near in my head, and right now it's like at the top of my head. You guys know Laura is getting married and I am a bridesmaid, which was also another question. So I'm like fully soaking in her wedding planning, everything wedding, which I love, because I talk to Laura literally every single day. So if I have any questions whenever my wedding planning starts, I can always go to her, like, girl, where'd you get your dress? Where'd you get this? Where'd you get that? And like, you know, I kind of have Laura to guide me, because fun fact, never have I ever been to a wedding. Like what? I've never been to a wedding, and I was literally sitting there thinking for about an hour because I didn't want to lie to you guys. And I'm like, wait, I truly have never been to a wedding. So I am more than honored that I will be attending my first wedding ever, and I get to be a bridesmaid. So yeah, I will be one of Laura's bridesmaids, which I am hella excited for. And I was asking her, like, so what do I have to do? Like, now what? Like, what do I have to do? Because I'm her been to one, much less been a part of a wedding. So yeah, I'm super excited for that, which is in the end of May, as you guys know. And then I'm thinking like sometime around the summer I'll get the ball rolling as far as actually starting to plan my wedding. But ideally, and I had mentioned this to you guys, this is not set in stone, but ideally I would want to get married on our engagement anniversary date, which is February 26th. Ideally, it's not a big deal if we don't, but yeah, I am thinking somewhere February, March, April, or May of next year, our wedding will be happening, and I'm so excited. I can't wait. The first like couple of months of me being engaged with Alex, when I would like have to introduce him or talk about him, I would say boyfriend, and I'd be like, wait, but he's not my boyfriend no more, but he's not my husband. And saying fiance just felt so like, okay, like I don't know, weird I guess. But now I feel really comfortable saying fiance. Like we had a meeting early this morning and I was like, oh, this is Alex, my fiance. Like it just comes natural now. And in the beginning I was just like, fiance, huh? But now it's natural. So yeah, that is as far as the wedding. And I'm gonna contour my Frankie Rose concealer. This one is in the shade Truffle. I love this one to contour, bronze my face. Also, whenever I do start wedding planning, it is something I really want to bring you guys along with. Like as far as YouTube, very much like my pregnancies, I brought you guys along to everything from the heartbeat to the name, to announcing the name, baby shower, my labor and delivery. Like that's very much what I want to do for our wedding. Whenever we do start wedding planning, like bring you guys along, finding the venue, locking in a date, dress shopping, just all of that. But like I said, that will come, the actual like official wedding planning I think will come sometime late summer. Okay, face is done. Now that I finished my foundation, I can bring down the clips. Okay, I'm gonna just set my face and then go on to my eyes. Next question was boob surgery update, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. So if you know, you know, and if you didn't, you're about to know. I had a breast lift slash breast reduction after baby G. I'll share pictures now. After baby G, my boobs got huge. I don't know, my boobs are huge. As soon as I hit the 6 months postpartum, I scheduled my appointment and I scheduled my surgery date, and I got a breast reduction because it was a big insecurity for me. Like it was my biggest insecurity. It's something that I wanted done and I got it done. I shared with you guys. I have a whole vlog on that experience if you guys want to check it out. And a big question, because at the time you guys knew I was not done having kids, a huge question that I would get was, what are you gonna do when you have another baby and they grow as big and they sag again? And my answer was, I don't know. Like when the time comes, we can regroup and I'll let you guys know like, hey guys, I'm gonna do my surgery again, or no, this time they didn't get as big, or like, you know, I'm just taking it day by day. So now that Kaeli is 6 months postpartum and my body has, at least my boobs have fully gone back to I think where they're going to stay, I can say my boobs did not get anywhere near how they got with baby G, which I'm so happy for. So thank God. So I do not feel the need to get another surgery. I was telling Alex last time, like if anything I would want to just because right now I'm a D cup, possibly a double D cup, it just depends on the brand. I would just like to have like a smaller breast, but it's not something that I'm like, oh my god, I want this surgery, or something that I'm gonna get done because it's not really an insecurity to me. It's just like a thought that I have that I'm like, oh, I wish I had smaller boobs, you know, but I'm like past it. And a huge reason why I am not considering getting my boobs done, or the main reason, is because I do not want to have any downtime at the gym. And obviously if I get surgery, I have to, I think it's 3 months that I can't gym, or 2 months. And just the thought of that, I'm like, heck no. Like they're a little bit saggy, they're mommy boobs, but it's not really a huge insecurity to me. And no, I have no plans to get any kind of boob surgery done again. And if that ever changes, I will definitely bring you guys along and let you guys know. I'm applying the same concealer that I used on my face for my eyelids. That way my face can look all nice and even. Next question is, how did you get your tummy so flat? And I saw a lot of other questions like, how did you bounce back? How does your stomach look so perfect now? Which is something that I really wanted to share with you guys, because I have before, even after baby G, my stomach is nowhere near perfect, guys. I have stretch marks. I have a lot of loose skin. You guys know, what you've been following me since then, with both of my pregnancies, I got really big. And I will share with you guys now. I won't stand up because I'm wearing a romper and me tengo que encuerar up here, but I will share with you guys a picture and a video of what my stomach looks like because I wear a lot of activewear now that I have my brand. It's literally all I live in, or in leggings or whatever, so I cover that up so that doesn't really show up, besides like, you know, me looking flat from the side. And I don't know if some of you guys might think like I don't have stretch marks and my stomach bounced back like anything. So yeah, I literally live in high-waisted everything. Even prior to having babies, like high-waisted is something that I always liked. I just feel like it makes my body look more flattering. Like I love high-waisted stuff, which obviously you guys don't get to see like my actual stomach because I don't really be posting like in my underwear and stuff. But anyways, yeah, that's what my stomach looks like as of right now. I did go back to my pre-baby weight 2 to 3 months postpartum, and now that I am going on 7 months postpartum, I am actually 10 pounds under my pre-baby weight, which is something that I'm actually very proud of myself because I have been putting in the work, and it makes me really happy when I see any kind of messages of you guys messaging me saying like, oh my god, this motivated me to just, you know, have a healthier lifestyle, to make healthier choices, to be a little bit more active, to get in the gym, not even to look good but to feel good. Like to me, that's what it's about. And you know, when you start looking good, you start feeling good, and I just loved that feeling. Right prior to me getting pregnant with Kylie, I was like at my peak in like my fitness journey. I got pregnant, and that was like a huge setback for me because again, I beat down bad through my pregnancy. So I'm very, very happy and like really like off this, I don't know what to call it, like adrenaline, hype, fitness, I don't know what to call it, but like I am just like tunnel vision to what I want and literally just meeting the best version of myself. I follow people, and my TikTok and everything is all just motivational stuff, and I highly recommend you follow people, you see pages for your feeds to be something positive for your mind, if that makes sense. That's why, if you guys know, if you know, you know, I am queen of blocking anybody who has anything negative to say about so if I get a DM and it's something negative that affected me mentally in any way, shape, or form, you are instantly getting blocked. And this is not even just on social media, like just overall anything, and you will see such a huge difference in just overall your life and your mindset. And you know, I used to be the type that I would be like scrolling and I would come across somebody and I would be like, oh my god, like goals, you know, like I would be like, oh my god, that's goals, like how she's working out, or oh my god, that's goals, like she's so dedicated in this, or she's so dedicated in that, any aspect of life that it was, till I sat there and I was like, why am I wishing for that? Why am I not working for that? And I started working for it, and it's crazy how far you can get yourself. And goes back to me saying like, feed your brain with positivity. Like no matter how bad somebody wants it for you, if you don't want it for yourself, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I don't care how much your cat loves you. Like your cat's not gonna come up, get you out of bed, give you this, you know what I mean? Like you need to truly want it. And of course there's days, because jumps into another question. I had a lot of questions like, how do you stay motivated? And there's definitely days where I'm like, ugh, I really just don't want to today. And I pep talk myself like, how bad do you want it? So then you don't want it because look at you, you're not doing anything about it. Like you're just sitting there like when you can be doing this or that. And I don't know, I've just been always very much about that, like positivity. And that's why I never acknowledge any negativity or any negative opinions. Okay, this person said this person said that. I mean, unless it's like, oh, Leslie murdered somebody, then of course I will clear my name. But when it comes to like, oh, like literally chisme, I'm like blocked, I'm moving on. Especially because I feel like I have such an amazing community of you girls that truly know me, and like you guys are just in it for the ride with me, and you guys are the ones that truly matter and the ones that I like to share my life with. You know, everything else is just irrelevant. It's part of what I do essentially. So yeah, here we are, girl. So yeah, as soon as I was 3 weeks postpartum, I started cooking, like clean eating. And you guys would tell me, no cocines, like wait for your cuarentena to end. But I was just so eager and just like, you know, looking back to just feeling good and like bouncing back and just feeling good, because also when you feel good, I feel like you're, you know, a better partner, you're a better mom and everything. Next one is Baby G talking. Also, do you guys like my little eyeshadow? I love this little tape trick. It will never ever get old. Guys, Baby G is talking so much now. Like literally every day he says something and I'm like, babe, like it trips me out how much he is talking now, which is, I will talk about this now that he's talking, but holy shit, the internet was so annoying when it came to him talking. Like right now, Baby G is about to be 3.5, and I started getting almost harassed, if you will. Just kidding, but oh my god, since he was 1.5 years, why is he not talking? You should be teaching him how to talk. Is Baby G not talking? Why is he not talking? He should be talking already. What are you doing to teach him how to talk? And it was overwhelming just getting that so much, or even messages like of other moms saying, my baby started talking at 1 year. Why is your baby not talking yet? And honestly, these are messages that if somebody were to tell me they received, I'd be like, there's no way a mom would say that, like, to another mom, right? I only believe it because I lived it, and it just blows my mind how some people are. And I'm only sharing this with you guys now because it is a Q&A. I did say I had to catch you guys up, and also because he does talk a lot, and a lot of you guys genuinely just ask to keep up. You know, you can tell when a message comes to just be a damn motherfucking annoying, and you can tell when somebody's just genuinely, like, you know, wanting to talk to you. So yeah, he started talking so much. Like last night, it was hilarious because like he wanted something. I don't remember what he did, but I kind of gave him like a, you know, like a little, like, no, stop, little slap. Guys, he's like, did you just hit me? And I could not hold in my lap. He's like, mommy, did you just hit me? And I was like, what? Like, this is just one example of literally many every single day that I'm like, babe, look what he's saying. And I'm so happy that, you know, all those messages of just like, why is he not talking? It never really got to me. I always believed like he was just gonna talk at his own time. And of course I take him to his pediatrician and, you know, check up with his professionals and everything. But the internet can sometimes make you question things that aren't even there. But since the beginning, baby G always hit his milestones a little bit later than usual, a little bit later than they should. So I always knew, like, I just felt it in me, like he's gonna start talking like eventually, you know. He's just like a little bit late, as he was for walking, as he was for sitting. Oh my god, also him walking, holy macaroni. The amount of messages that I got for why is he not talking and why is he not walking were insane, honestly. And now he does both perfectly fine. But yeah, I feel like some of you guys might not think I don't get these kind of messages because I never really address them or go on my stories and, you know, act out on them, but I definitely get them. Also, a mom knows best, and I never had like a bad feeling about him not walking or him not talking. I just always felt like he was gonna do it on his own time, and of course I was doing my best as a mom to try and teach him, you know, how to talk and how to walk, as the same with Kylie. So yeah, it's definitely tough and definitely one of the cons of being on social media. But I do share my kids with you guys, and I'm never gonna stop just because of these people that, you know, come at me like that. But they're definitely there, girl, but don't worry. Tu tranquila, yo nerviosa. Next one, what redirected you into fitness over makeup? So this is very much a venting kind of question. So you guys know when I started this social media 6 years ago, I started off as Let's Do Makeup, and that came because I would do makeup tutorials. Like my whole lives were lives, as in not my whole life, but my lives on Facebook were all about makeup tutorials. That's what I would do. And then my life kind of changed and evolved into mom life, and I was a first-time mom, and everything became mommy content, family content. And then now time passed, and once again I'm pregnant, and now it's more mommy content, and I have really gotten into fitness, and now I share a lot about that, like me being in my fitness journey. And for a period of time in my social media career life, whatever you want to call it, I was really stuck on needing to pick a genre of what I wanted to share and what I wanted to post, and it almost became exhausting. And I am in a really comfortable place in my life and in what I share with you guys on just sharing whatever it is that I want to share and whatever it is that I'm into at the moment. 5 years ago, it was me partying hard, no kids, doing makeup tutorials, and then later on it turned into me getting wiped up, becoming pregnant, becoming a mom, and then now it's me being just full mom mode, a business owner, and really getting into this fitness journey. And overall, I am just going with the flow, and at the end of the day, what I do is just share my life with you guys, whatever that is at the moment. And in 2 years, who knows, I might be into face painting and that's what all my content is going to be about, you know. And I stopped stressing myself into, because for a while too, a lot of my content was like baking and cakes, and I stopped stressing myself into what to post and how much to post. Like I just post whatever makes me happy at the moment. And for my girls, those of you guys who I've truly built like a relationship with via the internet, I feel like you guys don't care what I post. Like you guys are just are in the ride with me, whatever that right is. I know a lot of people have probably unfollowed me because I don't do much makeup anymore, but then also a lot of people have followed me because they love the mommy content, for example. So yeah, there's really no reason. I just appreciate you guys joining me for the ride, because I truly don't know where I'll be 5 years from now, but whatever that is what I'm going to share, you know. And right now life has been really busy with my 2 kids, being a business owner, and just really getting into fitness, and that's truly like that's all I share share. Like that's what all my content is about, and a lot of you guys enjoy it and a lot of you guys don't, which is totally okay. But yeah, there's not really like a solid answer as to like what redirected me into what. I feel like I have just grown and evolved into a butterfly. Just kidding, but I have grown, you know, like I'm a mother of 2 now. I'm a business owner. I'm 30. Like, girl, what? It's just so crazy to me. I was 24 when I started this, and yeah, I just truly appreciate you guys who have been there since the beginning. Enjoy the evolvement. Evolvement, is that even a word? Ugh. Okay, finishing up my makeup with my City Lip Trio. I'm actually gonna do a gloss. I have not done a gloss in a minute. Next question, do you drink alcohol? Oh my god, guys, fun fact. Hold up. Fun fact, my alcohol intake has significantly, insanely dropped. I don't really ever drink, like maybe once a month for this occasion, that occasion. And also now when I do, I don't know if it's because like we don't really drink. Like, girl, I have 2 drinks and I'm so ready for bed. Like, I'm that girl that sneaks out to go to bed. That is very much me and Alex. But yeah, we don't really drink as much anymore. Last 2 questions. Will you be doing any surgeries now that you have your baby? I feel like I already went really into depth about that. But to answer that, no, I have no plans for any surgeries, and if that ever changes, I will definitely keep you guys updated. At what age do you think you will stop calling baby G baby G? I get asked this quite a lot too. Like, whenever I call him baby G on my stories, I always get like that DM saying, when are you gonna call him Gael? His name is Gael, fun fact. But honestly, I love baby G so much. Like, I am completely okay with him growing up, going into school, and his nickname be baby G. Like, I don't know, I really like that. Like, I see him being 15 and me calling him baby G. I don't have any plans to not call him that. Like, ya se le quedó así, you know, like Kylie, we call her Kylie. Him, everybody calls him baby G. Of course, when he's in school, his teachers and everybody's gonna call him Gael. But if his nickname is baby G, like, I think that's kind of swag. Just kidding. Oh my god, he's gonna be like 18 watching this video and be like, Mom, what were you thinking? Okay, makeup is did. Oh my god, I missed doing a full makeup like this so much. I'm about to record some TikToks because my past 10 TikToks have literally been me in a bun with like very light makeup. So I don't know how to act right now. But yeah, that is it for this. I was gonna say this TikTok, what? But yeah, that is it for this video. I really enjoyed catching up with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.